Andhra Pradesh braces for the Michaung cyclone. The severe cyclonic storm continues to intensify over the Bay of Bengal. Michaung is likely to make landfall between Nellore and Machilipatnam, close to Bapatla in Andhra Pradesh. A severe cyclonic storm approaching southern coast of Andhra. Heavy rainfall with gusty winds is being experienced in Bapatla. The cyclonic storm is going to hit Andhra with a wind speed of 110 kilometers per hour. All preemptive measures are in place for the deadly storm. The Indian Met Department has issued an orange alert for extremely heavy rainfall in parts of Andhra Pradesh. India Today crew continues to be in the eye of the storm. Pramod Madhav is tracking Cyclone Michaung from Bapatla, which is in fact the epicenter of it.
Running a place called Suryalanka Beach, which is at Bapatla, one of the regions that was expected where the severe cyclone would make a landfall region. And here, we are not able to stand here because of the intensity. Almost 30 minutes back it was normal, but it has completely increased. They have placed red flags and no public is allowed in this spot. Like 8 districts have already been issued extreme alert, and people from vulnerable spots have also been moved. Now the predictions are showing that this landfall could occur either between Nellore and Machilipatnam, and this is Bapatla also. It was considered as a hot spot, and this is the situation at Bapatla. The sea has almost come inside nearly 40 feet, and the building over there you see, that was for the police. Nobody's allowed to stand over there because the sand beneath it had also receded. So the situation seems to be extremely kind of volatile over here. But thankfully all public from such spots have been moved to safe zones and have been placed in nearly 181 camps that have been placed, have been created for this particular zone, Puja. And the intensity of the rain that you see over here, this is a kind of similar intensity of the rain that Chennai faced yesterday for the whole day, and the entire city almost went under knee-deep water because of this rain.
In fact, I'm going to go straight to Pramod, who's in fact at Bapatla, where these pictures in fact are coming in, as you can see on your screens right now, the eye of the storm. Pramod, just tell us, what do you really see around you, and what are the kind of precautions that have been taken? Pramod.
We've been informed that the landfall could occur another 3.5 hours, and as you're speaking, we see the intensity of the rainfall and the winds are increasing. The winds are this side is actually entering, and this is the reason there is like a fear that the water might enter through this estuary as well. All these boats here that are like really rocking have been anchored, and a couple of boats were damaged as we came in the morning, and people are over there as we speak. Also, they are trying to like secure the nets, the boats with the anchors, and this is a very important zone called as Bapatla, hamlet here as well. To Machilipatnam. This particular cyclone, Michaung, is moving at a speed of 12 kilometers, and earlier it is actually kind of moving from Nellore to the coastal zone. Until now, we've been informed that it might make a landfall between Nellore and Machilipatnam, possibly Bapatla or Kavali, and several locations are there. And this is the reason, as we speak also, the wind speed is increasing, rains are also increasing. The NDRF, SDRF team are everywhere. All these fishermen hamlet people have been moved to safe zones as well. 8 districts on alert, and 181 camps also been set over here. This is like intensity, this kind of same rain yesterday lashed Tamil Nadu, and it almost submerged Chennai, the northern part of Tamil Nadu, especially Chennai. And right now we are facing the same kind of intensity rain because of a severe cyclone Michaung in Bapatla.
Well, absolutely. That's where, in fact, the landfall is going to be made. As you can see, in fact, there's intensity of rain. Also, the wind speeds have picked up, and they're expected to go up to 110 and more kilometers per hour. Pramod?
Yes, it is. Like we've been informed that the speed of this severe cyclonic storm could be from 90 to 100 kilometers, and the gust wind is kind of going to be 110. We're facing it also. In fact, you could see that these trees, these shrubs at this place, they are showing the intensity of the speed of this severe cyclone Michaung as well. And these boats, like as we stand over here, waves are actually moving this-ward. It's supposed to go that side because that is where the sea is on this estuary, but this storm is actually moving it inside. This is the kind of explanation that was given in Chennai yesterday as well. Officials said that the rainwater could not leave the city because the cyclonic storm was actually locking the tide in a kind of a high tide manner, because of which the water that was stagnating inside the city could not move. The same kind of situation is occurring over here, and as we are speaking, the water level is also increasing at this spot and in the estuary at Bapatla.
All right. Pramod, I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. Pramod continues to be with us live, and these are some reports that Pramod had sent us earlier. Let's take a look.
After lashing out at Chennai with heavy rains, cyclonic storm Michaung is expected to make a landfall between Nellore and Bapatla region in Andhra, and this is a region called as Bapatla, where we are currently in a kind of estuary where people are securing the boats and all their belongings to make sure that they are prepared for the cyclonic storm. And over there you could also see that the rains over here has already caused a lot of damages, with one boat almost submerging and the fishermen over there using a bucket to remove the water from the boat as well. In Andhra, 8 districts have been issued warning. The officials have stated that like special officers have reached the spot. 181 camps have been set up, and to make sure that like people from like dangerous spots will be moved. For them, food is also being provided. Like over there also you could see one of the fishermen pulling the anchor and trying to secure the boats from this spot, because the water level is also increasing in this estuary. Bapatla is expected to make one of the areas where the from Nellore to Bapatla, the region is expected to be a vulnerable spot for the cyclonic storm, where it can make a landfall. And this storm is actually moving at a speed of 9 kilometers per hour, which is kind of slow, which means it will bring heavy rainfall. And as we speak, rainfall has the intensity has started to increase as well, and the winds are also expected to be at 90 to 100 kilometers. And fishermen have been definitely given a kind of warning not to venture to the sea. All the boats in that area have been anchored, and this is what you see at the spot in Bapatla, a region where cyclonic storm Michaung is also expected to make a landfall. Zivian, Pramod Madhav for India Today. Nellore to Bapatla is a place where the cyclonic storm Michaung is expected to make a landfall, and behind us this seems to be the condition. Fishermen have been have been asked not to venture into the sea, and this is kind of like an estuary, and we've also faced quite a lot of rainfall. But the thing with Chennai is like something unimaginable, because as the storm is moving in a very slow pace, almost 9 kilometers per hour, it was kind of stationed near Chennai for nearly 24 hours. That led to a lot of rainfall, more than an average of 34%, and the officials have also given a kind of explanation stating that because of that cyclonic storm being stationed at the spot, the water from the city could not go through, enter the sea, and that turned into a huge issue. For now, rainfall in Chennai has decreased, but in Andhra already we could see that the bands of the clouds are slowly moving in, and since yesterday night we also saw a lot of water, rain at the spot as well. The Andhra government has said that alert has been issued to 8 districts. 181 camps have been set over here as well. We visited one at Machilipatnam yesterday, and there also food and everything were provided, including medical camps and such, and officials are also on the spot monitoring the situation. Severe cyclonic storm Michaung is almost 80 kilometers away from Bapatla, which is a region between Machilipatnam and Nellore, where it was earlier predicted that the cyclonic storm will make a landfall. We've been informed that the landfall might occur within a span of next 4 hours, as it is traveling at a speed of 12 kilometers per hour. And not just that, this is one of the locations, a kind of fisherman hamlet, where all the boats have been anchored. But even after that, a couple of boats have become damaged because of the heavy rainfall that was brought by the severe cyclonic storm Michaung. And other areas, people are trying to salvage what they could. The Andhra government has already put 8 districts in alert, and people from vulnerable spots have been moved to safe zone, and they're also providing food, medical supply, everything has been stocked over there. And near Machilipatnam, this entire coastal zone is a very important fisherman area, and this is a kind of estuary where you could see that the boats have been safely anchored, in which one I'm also standing. And right now we went to the beach as well, where we faced severe rainfall, the same kind of rainfall that battered Chennai yesterday, almost sinking it up to knee-feet water, and work is in progress over there to rescue people and also to rehabilitate. Now in Andhra Pradesh, band after band, we are facing the cyclonic storms, rain and winds, and it is only intensifying as it gets along the time period when it is supposed to make the landfall. Zibian, Pramod Madhav for India Today.